today we have Jack here with us. Jack is an interesting individual. I met him a couple of years ago, and he's an affiliated with the home health industry, and he's heavily involved in oxygen concentrators, and so we needed some guidelines in our business on some oxygen concentrators. And in the meantime of working with him on that, he showed an interest in our ozone system as far as a preventative method. And he raises show goats and has for several years. And he said, so we had a unit, an old original unit, that we said, well, Jack, you helping us, we want you to try our unit on your goats. And the whole purpose was a preventative program for respiratory problems in any other health industry. So Jack started about 2 years ago. It's been running 24/7 for 2 years. And so I'm going to just let Jack tell the story now of what his experience has been.
Well, you know, when we first started that, we kept a pretty close eye on the larvae, on the parasites and stuff like that. And it seemed like it did help just a little. I mean, it did knock them down quite a bit. Not, you know, more of anything that it helped, or especially over the start of the winter and the winter months that I've had it, is the respiratory. And if anybody raises goats, respiratory season in the wintertime, getting cold and hot, especially in Texas right here, the 80 degree one day and 30 degree the next, I hadn't had that problem. And as far as the body-wise and weight-wise and total just overall health that they look has been, I mean, it's better this year than what I've had in the past 5 years.
Okay.
I mean, it's just, I mean, I guess we could sit down and do more testing and try to figure out exactly where we're at on it, but I mean, I can tell just by looks that it's doing the job.
Okay, and see, Jack is an ideal situation of where he's used it totally as a preventative. We hadn't gone in here to try to treat anything with it, except we were trying to knock down the parasite load, and we did to a certain extent, but not at one time what we thought we could. But we still have some testing to do and some things to go. But
it's still doing its job. I mean, I mean, as far as egg larvae and I mean, it's down compared to what it used to be.
Okay.
It's doing a lot better.
Well, Jack, I appreciate your time today, and hope we have some more exciting times ahead.
And we will.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thank you, Jack. Good
Thanks,
to see
sir.
you. Appreciate it a bunch.
Yes, sir.